Oh my lord. D, is there a such thing as wrestling overload?
No, no, no,
The reason why I ask
no.
is because we're dead set in the middle of NFL free agency. We got Lord knows how many things going on in the real world, your world, my world, east side, west side, strong side. Um, we got so much to deal with, so much to talk about. But you know what? Everybody is welcomed to Two Dope Boys Arena. No, not even Two Dope Boys Arena. No, sorry. Two Dope Marks Arena. Again,
You
all over the
tired.
place right now.
Daylight savings time got you.
Is it my
crazy,
dog?
bro.
Daylight savings time has whooped my ass. Gotta fix the damn intro. Lord, welcome, boys and girls, children of all ages, to the Two Dope Marks Arena. In the latest episode of Two Dope Marks, we're thankful that you came to come kick it with us. As always, that's D. I'm Brando. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Like, comment, subscribe. If you won't, come kick it with the YouTube chat, kick it on the Facebook chat. Join in, have fun. Because it's Wednesday. We're coming to you a day early because your friendly neighborhood host here has to make some moves up in the H, something like that. You know what I'm saying? To an undisclosed location in said place. But we was like, nah, man, look, too much happened this past weekend, man. We had an AEW pay-per-view. We had Raw at MSG. We had a brand new episode of my new favorite black soap opera in all the world. Sorry, Beyond the Gates. We got something new that kind of kicked in and made this thing happen. NXT was at the Garden with Roadblock. Yeah, man. Yeah. And basically you was mad at me Sunday because I had you up watching AEW Revolution. And your real life was like, dog, take your ass to sleep.
I was trying to. I ain't go to bed till 1:30, knowing I had to be up at 4:00.
Now,
you talking about my
is
black
that
ass
because the time changed or talking about wrestling?
Two things can be right at the same time.
I figured as much. Because, brother, that situation.
I should have went to
LA?
bed before the other the alleged main event.
We're gonna get to the main event. We're gonna break all this down, but we're gonna like pick and choose what we want to talk about today. So we're gonna focus on the best of the best, which is women's wrestling is lit right now. Between the Hollywood ending with Toni Storm and Mariah May, Julia and Stephanie Vaquer last night, NXT Roadblock, storylines galore. You had Bianca, Rhea, Io in the same ring at the same time on Monday, pushing, and Io like, nah, I demand my respect. I'm the champ.
She slapped the shit out of both of them.
She did. Mercedes Moné put up her credentials as the best women's wrestler in the planet in ring with her versus Momo Watanabe. So much went down, dog. So much went down. Like, bar none, if you want to ask me, what was your match of the night from Sunday? It's got to be a Hollywood ending with Toni Storm and Mariah May. I have
them credits was dope at the end.
Yes. Like, we've said it before on this show. We've said it, from jump. We said that the best program in AEW is Toni Storm and Mariah May. Like, feud, matches, promos, everything. And it all came to a very violent and bloody end in Staples Center. Now, my question to you, sir, is that was a glorified death match. Like, are you cool with glorified death matches when it involves women's wrestling?
I'm not really a deathmatch fan for real. Not because it's bad. It's just not my thing. You know what I mean? But that one for me was pretty dope because it told a story too. Like, you don't really see death matches tell a story. You know what I mean? And then plus you had the girl take the damn champagne bottle and hit it in the Virginia. Like, what are we doing?
There are things they do in AEW that make me go, do y'all know what HIPAA is? Do y'all have like a HR for these sort of things? Because I don't know if I hate somebody enough to have a Chinese Taipei death match and tape up my fist and roll it in glass like it's the goddamn Kumite blood sport.
She thought she was Frank Dukes.
I don't know if I got beef like that for somebody. I don't know if I got beef to hit somebody in the uteri.
In the Virginia.
Yeah, in the uteri, Virginia.
Yeah.
Goddamn broken champagne bottle.
Bro.
But I feel like they told a story within their 12 minutes that outshined so much on that card. And we're talking about a card that had Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher in a cage, Omega versus Takeshita, Ricochet Swerve, JF and Hangman, in which JF literally. Okay, how do we explain MJF move? How do we explain this? He teabagged him. It was a running teabag.
Yeah. 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 I don't listen. There's certain things I don't do in life. I'm not a wrestler because you're not gonna slap me in the face and get away with it. I'm sorry. Nah.
That
You're
match had somebody getting slapped, somebody getting spit on, and somebody putting their hangmans. Their little Freedmans on somebody's forehead with a running start, mind you.
Yeah, no.
Nah, but that's neither here nor there. We're getting off track. The point is that women's wrestling is in such a healthy place that we can discuss 4 different things going on right now, and they all kind of cook.
Yeah.
Like,
you got to say the best for last, though.
We do. We are.
Yeah.
But the fact that, we said last week that we didn't necessarily have the juice, that you didn't know if you had like the juice or the I give a damn about a Bianca and Io solo match at WrestleMania. But after Monday night, watching Bianca, Rhea, and Io in the same ring, in that same level of tension, you feel differently now that you know it's probably gonna be a triple threat?
They kind of really sold that, not this particular week, but last week with that. Because there's no way in hell you're gonna leave Rhea Ripley out of WrestleMania. So
nah.
It was a tease. Yeah. And right now they haven't officially made that match yet, but you know what's coming. It's obvious.
Oh yeah, you really definitely know what's coming. Yeah. There's no, again, as you said, there's no way you can leave Rhea Ripley off the Mania card. And at the same time, I always told you that Bianca and Io are like wrestling soulmates. Like they're destined. When they're in the ring, they cook. Like they are fantastic. And so now, when you get Rhea involved, who is also a wrestling soulmate to Io, it's like, oh, we're getting the best of both worlds. It is a power base and another power base, and both of them can do some amazing shit in that ring.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I want them to. So here's my thing. Because I thought about this the other day. Actually, I thought about this yesterday. Am I okay with WWE overwhelming WrestleMania with triple threats? And then I had to answer myself, I said, yeah, I am, considering the talent that's involved and the creative that's involved with it. Like, it's going to be, that's going to be a hell of a match. I know I know who I said is going to win. And I probably said it last week, but yeah, I'll wait till.
Yeah, we'll definitely wait until Mania season is officially, like, we're on that week. We're literally have to do this.
We're gonna have to pre-record and do a Wednesday.
Oh yeah. We will once again be doing a Wednesday episode the night before Wale Mania, because both you and I will be in Vegas that week.
And I got a 6:10 flight.
That's just disgusting. That's just disgusting.
Yeah. But we'll have a guest. Cuz will be on.
Yes, we will have a guest. We'll have the
if y'all ain't met Cuz, Y'all thought I'm crazy. Hell no, that's different.
Yeah, that man. We may share stories from Mania's past before we even break down that card.
No. Don't share no stories. I want no trouble.
I'm just talking about like the ins and outs of being at a Mania, not the actual of.
Oh, okay.
See, look at you. You make yourself look guilty. Look at you. Look at you.
Shit. Ooh, my bad.
Look at you. Look at
my
you.
Bad.
Now,
back
again,
on the topic.
Back on topic. Bring it back. Mercedes Moné and Momo Watanabe. That was a different type of match. Like, I think what I'm watching when Mercedes is literally saying like, "Yo, I can go with any style type you got in.
Yeah.
You got a bruiser, bet. You got somebody from the likes of Stardom that is basically like both power and what was that? How would you phrase that in 2K terms, right? A striker, if you will.
Yeah.
Handle that too. She's basically on her Street Fighter 2 bring all comers because Ryu in the building. Steve.
But there's one person that I know is gonna give her the best that they got, and I don't think people are gonna be ready if she beats Mercedes, because she matches the same style, she matches the same ability, the athleticism, and all of that. I think you know who I'm talking about, but I don't think you know who I'm talking about.
Are they the current longest reigning Ring of Honor champion in modern history?
So you do know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Again, I thought they would match up in the other place.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
But we never we know who was running that shit at the time.
Facts. But I think when that happens, if somebody decides to say, hey, put Ring of Honor on actual television and not use it as a side attraction, then we'll get somewhere with that.
I have so many thoughts on that, but this is not the time, the appropriate time right now.
There's not the time. There's never the time for it. But the conversation about Mercedes coming into it was, okay, she may not be that great at promos, but in the ring, she is, as she says, she's money, right?
Yeah.
And now, I mean, eventually there's got to be a Mercedes and Tony match. There's got to be. Like, they got to do this literally, at All In Texas?
No.
You wouldn't say that for a stadium
show? So you got to remember, you got All In Texas, but what happens in September? You have All Out.
Yeah, but
we don't know where All Out is as of yet. That's one thing, because you got to remember,
right?
They done Wembley Stadium and some more stuff, but you also got to remember too. Who is in the Skybox on Saturday, Sunday night? Yes,
Billy Starks. Yeah. What I'm saying is that because they're not doing Wembley this year, the Texas show is their Wembley this year.
Yeah, but where are they doing All In?
They're doing All In at Globe Life Field, the Rangers stadium.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. All Out.
All Out. I don't know if the location's been announced yet, because
that's why I said what I said.
Yeah, you got Double or Nothing coming up. It's going to be in Phoenix. You got Dynasty, which is going to be in Philly at Temple University. Sorry. But eventually, yes, it's going to be Mercedes versus Billy Starks. And I agree with you that you got to have Mercedes versus Athena some way down the line.
I think that's going to be, I keep forgetting, All In, All Out, All Around.
All in Texas. All in Texas.
Yeah, All In Texas. Yeah. I'm trying to keep up, man. Daylight saving time kicking my ass too.
It's beating everybody ass. But my question to you now is, has Mercedes Moné cemented herself as the top dog in women's wrestling? Like, is she number one? If you had your own PWI 500, is she number one on the list? No questions asked.
Yes. Yes. Because the quality of match, one, the opponent. It's not like she's wrestling Creator Wrestler number 6 on 2K22. You know what I mean? Every week. She's actually telling a story too. You know, she's an old school wrestler.
Facts.
You know what I mean? She's an old school wrestler, and she's not afraid to go to different places to win a belt.
Oh yeah, no, she's it's like Kenny Omega being the belt collector, except now it's Mercedes.
Right. So now we have the female. She's actually, and quote me if I'm wrong, but I believe she's the first female belt collector.
I'll have to do my Googles on that and look that up. But
yeah, I don't think it is, but yeah, I think she's the first female belt collector. And it'll be obvious. It'll be obvious. You went to Japan and got a belt. You went all these different other places. Listen, let's go to the other. Let's go to the sister or little sister company and go get that prestigious Ring of Honor belt.
I can see it. I will put Mercedes up there. I don't know if I'll put her number one, because for me, like,
who would you put? Who would you put number one on?
Probably Toni Storm. Because again, being able to captivate an audience, not only just in the ring but also on the mic too. Like your stories.
I'll take that. So where I think Mercedes gives an edge is the fact that, like I said, the quality of opponent. She's telling the story. She lacks the mic work. Let's be fair, but she's gone to different places and while still holding the title in one company. Can we say that Toni Storm has done that right now? No, we can't.
No, this is, I think, Toni's either her third or her fourth reign as AEW Women's Champion.
Yeah. I said it can break even. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they can break even. We can agree with that.
Yeah. Speaking of new champions, you're right. I will give you this one. You're right. You said that Julia was coming in not 100%, and she lost Stephanie Vacchieri. Even did Stephanie's move last night. Yeah. But Stephanie Vacchieri is your current NXT Women's North American Champion and the brand new NXT Women's Champion.
The undisputed women's champion. That's
what basically the undisputed women's champion.
That's what I'm calling.
Solid match. You know what I'm saying? Given Julia's injury, like we couldn't get like something like full blown, like throw out all the stars for it.
Oh, but yeah. That would have been a standard deliver match.
Yeah. But they gave us 9 minutes. They gave us 9 minutes. Some good heat. Some good heat. Yeah. My main question to you, sir, is: do you automatically run her versus Jordan at Stand and Deliver?
Not yet. No.
Because Roxanne is pretty much, you know what I'm saying? This is like last night felt like a swan song to me for her and Jordan Grace.
So let me go. Let me play Booker, right? So Roxanne we know that literally she is the prodigy. She stands on that shit, right?
Facts.
I don't think it's a swan song because it's Mania season for one, right? So I believe that you have to a swan song for her, and you have to do this for her as respect for her. You have to put her against Stephanie at Stand and Deliver. That's how you send her to Mania. But that's how you send her to Mania weekend, because you don't have anything for her at Mania right now. You don't.
Oh, you will. No. It's called Bayley.
Well, no. I think Bayley's going against Lyra for the IC title. You can't have Bayley. You can't have Bayley win a title last year at Mania and not give her a quality opponent, as well as she doesn't have a storyline. If she doesn't have a legit storyline, and we are literally a month and a couple days away from Mania. So what do? You can't put her against either the title holders. That's one right there. Yeah, and the other and then one of the title holders has two opponents, allegedly.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so what do you do? What do you do? You have to give her a quality opponent, and you have to give her a quality match. And let's be real. Let's be very, very honest. Who is the hardest worker right now, female, in WWE? Who do you see on TV every chance you get, every pay-per-view? And the IC title is the hardest worker title. Who do you see?
Pam. I see Pam.
Thank you.
I see
Thank you.
Pam.
It makes
So
sense.
it does. It does. I'm not gonna hold you on that. My thinking was that they've been teasing the eventual Bailey Roxanne 1-on-1 since Bailey first popped back up in NXT. And they had
Card
the fatal
subject,
four-way.
card subject to change.
Yeah, there's also that, right? They had that
Yeah.
one. They had the fatal four-way in which Julia retained. I still think there's meat on that bone.
That's fair.
And I mean, look, if Mania gonna be a 7-match card on 2 nights, I think that could be one of the 7 matches.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
if you give me some cooking even more to like further elevate Lyra and be like, yo, give me Bailey, Lyra, and Roxanne for the IC belt, okay, I can rock with that. I mean, look, it's
do
feeling
that
like Triple
too.
Threat Mania anyway.
So I just think when the whole Jordan Grace conversation started this. I mean, the whole Jordan Grace situation started this conversation. I just don't think that at this point right now, she's still fairly new to the company. Fairly. I don't think. I'm not strapping a rocket right now. It's a patience thing with that right now. You build her up. I mean, well, she's already built. The Juggernaut's already built up, but you have to. Yeah, you got to feed somebody to her. Yeah, you got to feed somebody to her, and for her to go against Rock. I mean, for her to go again for the title of after, Stephanie won 2 belts. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you got to give Stephanie at least 1 win with both belts. You got to at least 1.
So you're feeling Stand and Deliver is going to be Roxanne versus Steph? That's what we feeling?
Yeah, that's a swan. This your last swan song in NXT, right?
Yeah.
You about to go? You got somebody that got 2 belts. 2 belts.
Yeah, it's technically something you never did.
Right, exactly. And then you bait her into defending both belts at the same time.
Okay.
And so you have a chance. You actually have a chance to. I think Roxanne, this will be her 3rd NXT Women's title. Am I wrong? Maybe second.
If she wins it, yeah, it'll be.
Yeah, it'll be 3rd, and then you win the North American title too. Come on now.
Hey.
Yeah,
it's a good point.
Not?
It's a good point.
Hashtag women's wrestling is lit.
Hashtag women's wrestling is lit. Do you want to get to our favorite new soap opera in the world? A WWE studio production. This is the Braid of Our Lives.
I can't even keep a straight face.
All right, if you're listening to this, then we just introduced a brand new segment called Braid of Our Lives, aka the greatest running soap opera in the WWE since we had the Bloodline in Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill. Now, again, I call it a black soap opera because, brother, look, if you saw what we saw on Friday night, you saw some daytime Emmy level acting. Not even, I didn't say acting, I said acting. ACKIN apostrophe. Acting. Real tears. Breathe. Bianca stopping, calling Naomi Trend, trying to get the truth out. Naomi getting her father-in-law on, talking about I did it for you.
Hold up. Can I ask you a question real quick? Ask your favor. Can I do it one more time?
Go for it. One more time.
Okay.
A WWE studio production. This is the Braid of Our Lives. Braid of Our Lives, man. Braid of Our Lives, brother. Look. Where do we even start with this, dog? Do we start with Friday with the promo and the revelation? Do we jump into the social media back and forth? Do we go to the fact that Rhea is using that as manipulation against Bianca for that feud?
I'll start with this. I think for every match that is scheduled for WrestleMania, in addition to every story that's building a match that has not been announced yet, this storyline is the hottest storyline in WWE right now. Hashtag women's wrestling is lit. Because you're getting drama. You're literally giving Real Housewives of WWE. That's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. Like,
You know
plain
what?
and simple.
Plain and simple. This is how you know a storyline is lit, right? When my wife is explaining to your best friend about what went down.
And listen. When Shay come back from all her little track stuff, we're gonna sit down and watch the shit. And when she told her, she got excited as hell. Because you know she like that ratchet, TV shit.
Facts.
Man.
So here's what I've gathered, rewatching it back from Friday. And I get it from Naomi. Like, remember how we was asking, should I shoot Naomi? We should shoot Naomi some bail when they was talking about it was Liv and Raquel. I am going to shoot Naomi a little bail right here.
Okay.
And say, you know what? I ain't saying you should have pushed it that hard, but I understand.
You had to put that big motherfucker. Hell no.
See, I wouldn't even go that far.
I'm saying, shit, you see her size compared to her. I'm gonna push that motherfucker on the car, so I might hit her with the goddamn car. Shit.
Naomi at this current present time, at the moment of this recording, currently has that particular image as her profile picture on Twitter.
Man.
So again, when I say I feel Naomi, it's like this. So, and I'm pretty sure you have seen this happen in real life. I've seen it happen in real life, in which you got to click, right? Whether it be male, female. You and that must say, your click is you and this person. Y'all is ace booning everything. Then somebody new, pretty, shiny, cooler. Must say, maybe he got all the new, he come up with all the new J's. Must say he got a knocking system. He got all the new PlayStation games.
I'm
like, oh, we gonna kick it with him.
My bad.
Was that your life?
Nah, listen, I said I was gonna rob that dude. Like, for real.
I need you not to be Southeast DC right now. I need you not to be Southeast DC right now.
Listen. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I had a flashback.
I got you. But point I'm making here is you get around that dude, and basically you're trying to make everybody coalesce and be cool, right? But you know, your long time one and that dude, they don't look at each other the same way. Like, it ain't that type of hype. It's the same way, say, if you are a woman and you got your real strong clique of girls, and then somehow the new baddie from out of town move in and she getting all the attention.
And then you go to Miami, and you know Miami splits people up. And
yes,
that's what it was. They went to Miami.
They went to the moment they won them tag titles. Is them going to Miami.
Yeah, you know what happened when people go to Miami. They make it there together. They leave. They leave
make it
separate.
coming back.
Absolutely.
They don't make it coming back. So Naomi, being that longtime friend who's seen it all and done it all, and finally got some form of support in Bianca, literally saw Jade as that girl that's going to like, yo, let's go to Miami. Why? Because if you think about it, how did Naomi feel? We're going on what? 3 years now since the walkout?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, we're going on 3 years since the walkout. So in that situation, it was her and Mercedes. Yeah. And all Naomi wanted was somebody to have her back. beyond her girl.
Yeah.
And nobody else had her back. They dogged out on actual goddamn WWE television. And it was a wrap. Now, fences got mended, you know what I'm saying? But it's a sense of familiarity. It's a sense of loyalty. And the thing about Naomi, and we've long gathered this, is that that girl is loyal to the soil.
Yeah,
Big
she
loyal.
is.
To the
Because you
point
gotta
where
remember, she was the big sister. Like she was the one that was in the original NXT. She was the one that was doing it for the black girls.
Yes.
You know what I mean? There's no Bianca Belair without a Naomi. There's no Jade Cargill without Naomi. Let's be real. Like in this modern day era, we have the predecessors before the Jazzes, you know. Well, Jazz is my dog. I'm not gonna name that.
You got Jazz, you got Jacqueline, you got Awesome Kong. Like there's a legacy.
It was somebody else that I wasn't gonna name. But I say all that.
What is it? Is it certain Alicia Fox? I said it.
I was about to say something else, but because I'm a Christian, I couldn't say it.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Continue.
Yeah. But yeah, I understand it. And go back to our early episodes, first episodes. I said no, Naomi did it before.
You did. We did. We did.
Listen, I got discombobulated. Life hit me, and I thought it was Bianca. And it would have been smart. It would have been my booking, but the way I thought about it was from my mentality. Yeah, Naomi did it. Like,
yeah, but
that's what it was.
Naomi may have done it, and she may have said she did it for Bianca. But also, if you think about it, and you said this before, what does Bianca's theme song say?
I'm on my own against the wall. The rest. I never needed you at all.
Never needed you at all, right? It's isolation, right? Mind you, when it came to Friday, Naomi was matching in black. Bianca was matching in black.
The Deaconess Belair.
What was Jade Cargill rocking?
Bloody red.
Bloody white and red.
Yep.
So I don't know where this is going, but I know come Friday, I'll be tuned in when it comes to afternoon Raw for the next few weeks while they overseas. Bruh. I know how that sounded. That sounded wild.
Bruh, I'm gassing up the pacer and I'm getting home from work.
Absolutely. Like, I must say I am ankle deep invested in this. Invested in this.
So answer me this question. Trying to chime it back to what I said previous, like the last 5-10 minutes. That's any storyline right now pique your interest more than this storyline?
You know, I wouldn't say there isn't one. The reason why there's not one is because I know what the other storylines are.
Yeah,
I know what they're all built on.
Yeah.
I don't know where this one's gonna go.
But you got to remember, they've been cooking. Let's go back. They've been cooking since last year. They've been cooking since this time last year, a couple weeks before Mania.
Then the original formation of the big three. Yeah,
absolutely. It was Bianca against, was it Damage Control?
Yes.
Right. And then Bailey was whatever. Naomi was hanging with Bailey, whatever. Naomi ended up joining with Bianca. And then who comes out? Jade Cargill. They've been cut like these storylines with whether, like, if you look at all the storylines, the best matches are going to be the storylines that's been building over a year. And the true wrestling fans have to pay attention to the little subtle things.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to. And this is why I say it's a good time to be a wrestling fan. And I'm okay with that. Absolutely. And I'm here for it.
Absolutely.
I'm here for the shit.
Absolutely. So we will wait until Friday. Well, no, actually, no, because Jade and Naomi have been sending each other shots back and forth on Twitter.
Bruh.
What is the most savage one to you?
The Rikishi joint, man. That shit right there. And
But that
that
was
shit had me
flagrant.
that shit had me crying laughing. That shit sobered me the fuck up.
That was mad flagrant. Not gonna hold you, but
They
also
shooting though. They really like this is an episode.
they
This is Ratchet TV, Real Housewives or wherever they at. Basketball
mm-hmm.
Wives. Ready to Love. What's the one? Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop.
Yes, bro. Look at this. This is like, come on, man. Let's put out. Let's be real. We two black men, right? Like,
Right.
you have a wife, I have an ex-wife. So we've seen these programs and these these shows where it's nothing built but drama. And what I love about these ladies right now, they're taking the culture that they watch on TV and bringing that shit to wrestling. And I fucking love it. I love it. I don't watch that basketball wife shit. I just look at the women for what they wear and all that other shit. I don't give a shit about none of that.
Yeah.
But I'm watching that shit now.
I
swear to God.
I got you. I will go ahead and basically put it to you like this. The most savage thing I saw on the internet came last night at 8:41 p.m. It has over 1.4 million views on Twitter. Now, Naomi said, I might have been dead wrong, but you are almost dead. Smiley face. Don't ever tweet my pops again. To which Jade responded, too bad you didn't finish the job. Remember this while I'm stomping your ass out again. But to be honest, fuck you and your damn daddy. I was like,
how you said fuck the father-in-law? How Rikishi catch a stray? How Rikishi catch a stray?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
Hold up,
I
though.
don't know.
Hold up, though. Naomi husband can fight. He gonna beat the shit. Can Jay husband fight?
That man is very good with a bat, so I don't think you need to fight.
Yeah, that's it.
That man good with a bat, bro. That man's a former all-star second baseman with the Reds. I don't want to smoke either.
Hey yo.
All I know is he going out better than Tim Anderson did. All right, that's all I can say.
Oh my God,
he going out better than that. Oh, by the way, to wrap this up on this episode of Braid of Our Lives.
Hold on, you got to let me do it right.
No, I gotta hit it before you do. I gotta hit it before you do. I got this one more. Have you seen Jade's bio on Twitter?
No, I have Twitter up right now, but I'm not gonna go to it. So tell me.
It literally says stomping a hole in Naomi's chest with a blood drop.
You know what? We're gonna wrap up this episode of
a WWE studio production. This is the Braid of Our Lives.
Yo, hey, to everybody watching, that's B. Hey, yo, B came home, he tired, and he said, you know what? I'm just about to be a psychopath on this shit. Like, I ain't seen none of this until probably like 5 minutes before we started the show. And I wasn't ready. I'm about to make that shit my ringtone.
Oh God! All I know is Naomi needs to get back, dog. She can't get jumped 3 times in a row. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, listen. You know what? But I love it though. She can get her ass whooped, but they making that shit. They making that shit fun. They making that shit fun.
They are. Man.
I love it.
They are, man. Like we can run through Raw right quick, fast. You know what I'm saying? The boy Jey Uso had his MSG moment with Grayson Waller. Solid match. No harm, no foul.
So I'm gonna give you a quick 47 seconds of my feedback on this shit. In the beginning of this feud, or when he won the Rumble, I was like, all right, we gonna get Yeet Mania. Like, we gonna get Allegiant Stadium, everybody eating. This match is so like this buildup is so underwhelming. Jaden got choked out like 67 times. Like, he can't breathe. He need a nebulizer right now. Like, how many times Gunther gonna choke that motherfucker out? Like, I'm kind of over it. Like, I need him to do something else. Like, I need him to like put Gunther in the ambulance or meet him backstage like 2K25 or something. Like, I'm sorry, Jay my man's, but yeah, Gunther not doing what he's supposed to do. You can't choke that man out for 16 straight weeks and expect us to like be happy.
Yeah. Real quick, do you care about the New Day beating up Luchadors?
I'm okay with that. I root for everybody black.
Also, as well, do you also think that we need Big E in this just to, push his heel turn just a little bit further?
I would love it. This would be the perfect moment for me to do it. I would love it.
All right.
Cool. I would love for him to insert himself in some capacity within now and Mania.
Cool. Now, do you think WWE understood what Kendrick Lamar meant about not platforming certain comedians who make fun of black women?
No, they got
figured because again, you put Andrew Schultz on my TV, and you make me root for Andrew Schultz because he's right next to Logan Paul. How dare you? How dare you?
First of all, I wanted Logan Paul to beat his motherfucking ass. I am not a Logan Paul fan. I don't like Logan Paul. I don't like Jake Paul. I don't like Paul George. I don't like Paul McCartney.
Damn, the Beatles caught a strike?
Yeah. My favorite one was Ringo. But I say all that to say, beat the fuck out of his ass. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, AJ should have beat his ass.
Yeah.
I'm not with that. With that.
That's okay.
Like the best two celebrities at Raw on Monday night was Fabulous, my dog, and then Macaulay Culkin. Kevin McAllister is my man.
Not best two celebs at Raw to me were Obafemi and Macaulay Culkin.
Hey, hold up! Shout out to Kyle because Kyle was in the building taking pictures with Oba.
Hey man, so here's what
Kyle was outside, bro.
Kyle was outside. My man Jeff was outside. Kaz was outside too. They legit had a bodega in the building.
Yeah.
And Netflix did it up.
I bet.
We'll get to that point pretty soon. We'll get to that point.
So can we say the 2DopeMarks might end up at MSG
next time? Yeah, we can say that. Yeah, we can say that
because I've never been in the Garden.
Oh yeah, nah. I was glad to cross that off my list last year.
Yeah,
but I had to experience a wrestling show at the Garden.
Yeah,
because last time they was at the Garden was SmackDown. I want to say last year when Paul Heyman got put through a table by the Temu Bloodline. Was it not?
Don't you talk about Jacob Fatu like that?
I mean, was it the Fashion Nova Bloodline? Like, what you want?
No, that was straight.
Yeah. I mean, again, it is what it is. Let's get to the real meat and potatoes about this, man. Seth Rollins, CM Punk. Like, look, they did I wouldn't say the antithesis of what Real Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher did. I mean, it was a mess of hate. They ain't had no blood. They was hitting each other's finishes, and they were begging each other, "Hey, dog, you scared? Come leave, bounce. You don't want this? Just go." Which is an interesting psychology. I've not seen a cage match before. It was pretty fucking good.
I've never seen that situation before, and I love it.
Yeah, they have to shooting middle fingers back and forth each other. I'm like, oh no, like this is good. Like again, this goes to show you, if you in this business, it is best to just put your feelings aside and go make some money.
Yeah, that's what Myles Garrett did.
We'll get to I'm saving that one for the end. That's NFL crazy is gonna be my head of the week. I'm gonna spoil it right here now. Goddamn, I'm gonna spoil it right here now. But The real takeaway from that cage match is that we got more layers to the Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns of it all.
Mm-hmm.
D, go ahead, hit the banner, baby. We've hit it. We've reached it. We've reached the thing we have talked about since we started this show. We've reached the thing that some of our cohorts in this game have been teasing since October. Hell, since War Games even. Ladies and gentlemen, Hate Mania is here.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
The Hater Mania triple threat.
Shit. I love that shit.
The Hater Mania triple threat is here. And buddy, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Why? Because everybody, I saw something like, mind you, I think Facebook groups are like the worst for like wrestling conversations.
Facebook is for the elderly.
Not ours. The 2DopeMarks Facebook group. By all means, join.
Yeah. Join. I'm not on Facebook because I got my elderly family members on there. But make sure you do it.
Yeah. Join, kick the shit, do all that. But if you want to tell me something about a storyline that has been cooking in some form or fashion since in some aspects 2012, and even other aspects 2014, and say it's a little underwhelming, you can kiss my ass.
Let me clutch my golds.
Let me explain something, dog. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, one story, just the interaction between them two is literally the touch point for 11 years of WWE programming.
For sure.
You add CM Punk to that, and now you got something even better. You got hate all around. You got East Side hate. You got West Side hate. You got South Side hate.
Man, listen.
I say it's gonna look like Cyrus and the Warriors. CD, yeah. See, I knew you was gonna see that. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna be. Look, all it's gonna be is Paul Heyman before the introductions talking about, can you dig it?
Facts.
And bringing everybody down because Seth Rollins, CM Punk got they beef, which is long standing. We already know what Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins beef ties into. And then it gets added more layers between WrestleMania 31.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 40.
Yeah.
Between, their one-off at the Royal Rumble a couple years back.
Shit, that one time they was in catering in June of 2016 that we don't know about.
Like, it's there. It's there. Yeah. Now, again, Paul's gonna call up that favor and be like, nah, your man's assaulted me Monday. I need my one. I need it. So therefore, this Hater Mania triple threat is gonna happen. I have two questions for you. Should it main event night one? Because we know Cody Cena's main event night two.
It shouldn't main event anything.
Okay. Secondary question. Do you think it needs to be a triple threat match for number one contendership?
I'll take that because all three of them are title worthy. All three of them are worthy to fight Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
All three of them are money makers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Okay. See, that's real quick. That's real quick and simple. Like, we'll get into different layers about that, but I'm glad that we literally called. I literally texted you. I was like, nah, it's a little too easy because we knew Roman was coming back. Like, you're not about to have a Raw on Netflix in Madison Square Garden and the Tribal Chief not to show up and some brick by brick foes that I kind of want to get. Not gonna hold you.
Yo, he was on his shit. I have never seen Roman go through the crowd to beat somebody's ass.
Dog,
that man ain't come down the ramp.
You knew something was up.
That man ain't come to the crowd. Yeah, that man came to the crowd. You ain't.
You heard the roar of the crowd. You heard that roar loud as clear. Loud and clear.
Listen, I was sitting there looking around my goddamn self like, what the fuck going on? Yeah.
Telling you, man. Telling you.
This for me is probably my number 2 most look forward to match in Mania.
If I had to, all right. So if I had to rank it on this is March the 12th. This as a match, this is my number 1.
Okay, that's fair.
As a match, this is my number 1. My number 2 is Cody Cena.
My number 1 is Io, Rhea, Bianca. Hashtag that women's wrestling is good.
That is, must say that's number. The reason why I have that is my 3rd most match because I know what they're gonna give me. They're gonna give me some heat. I don't know where they're gonna go with who wins the triple threat between Punk, Rollins, Reigns. I don't know where they're gonna go. Okay. This is mine. It's a prediction, not a spoiler. It's a pure prediction. Cena's winning 17 in Mania.
I don't want no parts of that.
I know you do. I know you don't. I got real Canadian just there. I know you don't. I don't.
I know you don't.
I know you don't. But in order for this heel turn to really have some cement and some real go, he's got to do it at Mania. He's got to.
I'd be more excited watching his hair fall out in that little spot.
Well, we'll see Monday how he looking. We'll see Monday how he looking. But see that is my 3. Real quick. NXT Roadblock was last night. I think we pretty much hit the nail. I think you pretty much hit the nail on the head. No. We split. I just thought about this because you had Axiom beating the Hardys. I was like, nah.
Yeah, that surprised the shit out of me because I didn't think that they'll keep the Hardys on, but it makes sense now that I understand that. Like it makes sense because now you have the Hardys possibly walking in the standard delivery for a match.
Facts.
Plus, you know what I mean? And but also, not to cut you off, it's a thing where I forgot Fraxium has been cooking since what last no, they've been cooking since LA. Stand Deliver in LA. For that's when I feel like it might be. I want to predict it. A ladder match at Stand and Deliver for the titles, where the Hardys put both titles on the TNA titles on the line again, and that'll be the swan song for Fraxium as they move up to the main roster.
I love it. I love it a lot. All right. Let me see. Javon Evans, Ethan Page, New York Street Fight. We said that boy Bouncy was going to handle it, and guess what?
My man was bouncing.
Dog. Shout out to Myron Reed for that springboard cutter on into the table.
Yeah.
I'm glad that brother getting his shine. You know what I'm saying? Inadvertently, so to speak, but glad it's working. I ain't
gonna hold you. He ain't do that shit better than Myron, though. Myron be cooking, bro.
Nah.
Myron be cooking, man.
Myron hit that whole little too clean, way too clean. Man, I must say we did say that Obafemi, Alabama track and field standout, was gonna beat Moose. It was pro wrestling.
You said his name wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry. Beat Moose.
Moose.
Beat Moose. You know what I'm saying? Retain the NXT title. We already spoke about Julia and 70 Vakia. We also spoke about Jordan Grace and Roxanne Perez. So next week, next week we got Trick Williams and Eddie Thorpe in NXT Underground.
Eddie Thorpe was talking shit. Eddie Thorpe was talking shit until Trick beat his ass.
Hey man, look. If you need any easy heat, just talk shit about the Knicks in New York City.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Talk about any goddamn New York team.
Talking shit about the Rangers ain't gonna hit the same as talking about the Knicks.
I don't watch hockey. I don't know.
Talking shit about the Yankees ain't gonna. Well, it might hit the same as the Knicks.
Bro, it don't matter if the Yankees only won one game out of 180 whatever games they play.
62.
Them motherfuckers will beat your ass.
I mean, They ain't do that when I was there in 22 in the ALCS with an Astros jacket on.
Because you can fight.
Okay, fair. But also, I went to a Bronx funeral and the Stros did the body. That's all I'm gonna say. Going back to Sunday, AEW Revolution. Doc, I don't think I've ever seen a card have so many bangers, and then the main event annoyed the hell out of me. I haven't seen nothing like that since.
I should have took my ass to sleep.
Doc, I don't think I've seen something annoy me to that end from a great pay-per-view up until that point since WrestleMania 2000.
My problem is with that whole situation is somebody shouldn't be a booker, and the bookers that came in before him that were in place were doing a great job.
Mm-hmm.
A wrestling fan should not be a booker. I said what I said. Take it how you will.
Take that bet.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No. I should have.
I literally paused. I can't do that.
I should have had the beep. I should have had that shit ready.
You should have. But overall, like that card was spectacular.
What was your favorite match?
Up until the main event. No, I already said my favorite match was Tony versus Mariah May. That was my favorite match.
Man, listen, Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay. Boy.
Look, I keep asking myself, how does Will Ospreay top himself? Like, how
does it every time?
I think the only match I was like, on is Okada versus Brody.
I was mad. I was pissed because I said it last week. Brody is a hell of a fucking wrestler. He's a hell of a wrestler. And you have the crowd like barking. Hoo. And the crazy part about Brody is we know what the Rainmaker, we know not Rainmaker, the nickname, Rainmaker, the move is.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know what Brody King's move is. Like the real wrestler, that Gonzo bomb is something fucking ridiculous. Let that man cook. You let what's his name? I want to say Alistair. Malachi.
Malachi Black. Yeah.
You let him move, and then Buddy Murphy is doing his thing, Julie's doing her thing, and then Brody's doing his thing. You put him up against Okada. If you ever want to make a FanDuel bet against any wrestler, never bet against Okada. Never.
Okay. So I've seen some rumblings. I'm going to posit this to you.
Okay.
I think Kazuchika Okada is being wasted as a Continental champion.
I'm okay with that. Let him lose.
He's being wasted. No. I'm not even talking about being. I'm talking about in terms of character. I'm talking about some of the matches. Like, again, I've seen you work for real. Like, your best matches can't be it can't just be you and Will Ospreay and you and Kenny Omega. Not over here. It has to be.
But that's what they're doing. That's why you don't have a fan as a booker. We have literally an AEW a wrestling fan with a couple dollars in his pocket as a booker. That's it. Like, I'm not like, this is why I don't watch. This is why I don't watch it like that. Right now, we're recording. Soon as we get off, or Dynamite's on now. I mean, yeah, I'm not watching that shit.
I'm probably taking a nap, to be honest with you. It's been a long day, dog. Been a long.
I understand. I understand why. Long day and that shit is ass.
Yeah, I will catch up to it when it's time to catch up to it.
It's called YouTube recap.
Or Scott Keith.
Yes.
Blogger Doom.
Yeah. I can't do it. I feel like they just feeding. It's the Goldberg mentality. You're feeding people to him, except for the fact that Okada can actually go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, again, you don't say Kazuchika Okada's name in full the same way you would Bill Goldberg if you're Bret Hart.
Bill Oldberg. That's what I'm calling him. Oldberg.
Yeah. Okay. Go back. Her business versus the Outrunners. Like, Yeah, we
I
knew what
told
that
you
was gonna be.
they hurt people. They
They
hurt
they
people.
hurt people. The squirt business, they squirt people. Things be happening, dog.
You about to get me in trouble. Stop it.
What do you mean? Shout out Lovely. I'm just saying.
Shout out to all the motherfuckers. Lovely, uh Sasha.
Faye,
Yeah. All
the
of them. All
Faye,
it's
Swole. Yes, the
yes,
business.
all of them. All of them.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
We knew that was gonna happen. I mean, yeah, if we want to briefly talk about the main event, I mean, yes, way to make Jay White look like more of a goof. Way for, must say, smart usage of Christian to get the belt and then get that quote unquote money in the bank style contract off of him. That's fine, I guess.
So we should
Swerve's your
have.
number one contender though.
That's the only thing that I'm okay with. And to be honest with you, like the only reason I like Swerve is because of my big bro. My big bro is his manager. That's it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
shout out to
yeah.
Nana, man.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a thing with Swerve. We
yeah.
may get into that on another day and time. But for now, that's the number one contender. And if they decide to put the strap back on him at Dynasty to like mark the 1 year anniversary when he first won the belt, cool. But is John Moxley running the whole situation the way he running the situation?
That Death Rider shit is ass. If you go on YouTube, there is a video from Jim Cornette. And I'm not a Jim Cornette fan.
Nah. Okay. All right. Can I say this?
Go ahead.
All right. So I don't have a beef per se with Jim Cornette, but I do recall Jim Cornette cussing out the work that me and one of my coworkers did about the top 30 wrestlers on the 30, and he had a real issue with Vikingo being high on that list to the point where I listened to his pod on my honeymoon where he was talking shit about my work. Now, my homie Mark Raimondi got most of the heat off of it, but I'm like, damn, my name on this shit too, Jim. That's messed up, bro.
So you let me know how you want me to handle that. He gonna get down or he gonna lay down?
Man, life may do something. I don't know. Point is, Point is, I just feel away. Well, no, go ahead. You saying something about Mr. Cornette before I.
I don't agree with Jim Cornette too often, but I understand his standpoint. Like it's literally he had a take on John Moxley. I don't know the precise years ago or the precise year, but he literally went through the whole takedown of his matches. And if anybody on here want to see the link, I'll look for it and I'll send it to you. But it was literally what happened on Sunday. And you know what? I was like, you know what? Like James E. Cornette cooking right now. And I give him his props. I'm cool with that. Because John Moxley, out of the whole Shield, you could talk on the mic, but the problem with John Moxley is you can't let him do what he wants to do. He's the kid you have to like literally watch carefully versus the kid in Roman, you just let them be them. Or with Seth, you let them be them. You know what I mean? Moxley ain't that. He's not that at all. We see what Roman can do if he switches it up. And also he has the generational and the family with it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Seth is the kid that you say, all right, cool. I know he's gonna be all right. And he's gonna take care of the family. And he's gonna do what he do. He's different, but he's gonna be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like that was a Moxley called match. It's no way in hell you let Christian Cage come in that daggone ring to cash in and you choke him out with a bulldog choke. And that man wasn't in there more than 3.5 seconds before you decided to choke him out and you win. What are we doing? And you trying to compete with WWE right now? You're losing.
I don't even think it's a competition right now. They're the alternative. And if they want to do alternative things,
no, they're not the alternative because guess what? TNA cooking too.
Yeah, they are cooking with Joe Hendry.
Reality of wrestling's cooking.
Yeah, shot the yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Like, you're
Ah,
allegedly the second rated, or you're the only other wrestling company with a network deal, and you put that shit in front of me, and you expecting me to pay $49.99 and or $53.63 with state tax? No, I'm not doing that shit. For what? With eggs at $10? Fuck you. No, I'm not doing that.
one more highlight from
My
Revolution
bad.
before we
My bad, bro.
before we
I
before we move on. One more highlight from Revolution. Konosuke Takeshita versus Kenny Omega 2 delivered. I don't know if they're gonna make diverculitis with Kenny like the main like subject for all of his matches going forward.
Sir, what did you just say? Say it again.
Diverculitis.
It's diverticulitis.
Oh, I missed the T. Okay, my apologies. I'm not sure if they're gonna make
Diaper.
diverticulitis.
Thank you, sir. Thank
I'm
you.
mad you have to sound it out like some Sesame Street
I
shit.
only know it because my mama got it. That's the only reason I know it. That's the only reason I know it.
All right. I don't know if they're gonna make diverticulitis like the main arc of any of the Kenny's matches going forward.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, the table spot was pretty cool. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
suplex you on the side of the table. That's kind of
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? When we roll up, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
That shit was dope. It was good to see Kenny back in form. You know,
yeah.
Like the rest of the world missed him. We missed you, Kenny. Yeah,
we did. And yeah, we thought Hangman and MJF was going to end in some schmozzy way, but instead, Hangman hits the angel wings of death on MJF before hitting before getting the 3. All right.
You
they want to run that back.
Yeah, you got to be a special individual to beat MJF on a pay-per-view. He don't lose too often on a paper.
Nah, he don't. And then you got to be a special individual to take somebody putting their nuts in your face the way he got his nuts.
We're not gonna talk about that no more.
No, we're not. We're gonna replace that. Nah. Real quick. So last Friday, you and I both did something. We both said we're gonna get that Tribal Chief edition, Bloodline edition of WWE 2K25. You already beat my rise. I haven't started my rise. What are your thoughts?
So the graphics are fucking fantastic. Like the shit that they added is everything. I've played maybe as a cumulative, maybe 14 minutes of the island, and it's straight up NBA 2K.
Oh yeah, I mean we saw that. We saw like the
yeah. I'm not there. I'm not there yet with it. My next venture is the showcase, the Bloodline showcase, to see what's what. But as far as like the My Rise, I'm not giving any spoilers and nothing like that. It's an interesting storyline. Very, very interesting. Very.
Would you say it's better than last year's, in which you basically had to break Roman's record?
It's better because it's different. It's so unexpected. It's so off the radar because you look at the past WWE 2Ks and let's go back to what was the last, like you would know, what's the last 2K that like they took a long time because people kept getting released and stuff like that, and then you had to add somebody in last minute. I think it was like 2021 or 2022.
Well, it was 22 because they basically stopped. They played after 2K20. They was like, we're gonna go back to the drawing board because 20 was bad.
Right. So 2022 was the revival, per se. And based off of like the past SmackDown versus Raw, WWE 2000,
No Mercy, WrestleMania,
No Mercy, those type of things. I'll just say this: the storyline is not what you expect if you don't have it. So for those folks who want to cop it on this Friday, it's not what you expect, but you'll enjoy it. You really will enjoy it.
Okay,
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
It's
cool. So unexpected and it's so off the radar to the point where, yeah, it's gonna throw you for a loop. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
I'll put it to you like this, D. I ain't even finished creating either one of the characters. I know because I knew what I do know from my rise that you need a male character and a female character.
Yeah.
That one I do, that much I do know, right?
Yeah.
So I ain't even finished with my male character yet in terms of creation. Like I literally I got the attire down. I don't even know if I really like it just yet. I know I got the entrances. Yeah, I know I got the entrance down pat, right? I remember you had your pyro intro issues. I was like, all right, well, I got
it's still a little glitchy right now. It's still
it's still a little glitchy, but I mean, I think for me, it's mainly just been playing my faction just to kind of get like, okay, reacclimated controls, like, oh, we got chain wrestling back in here, that same thing. But
yeah,
overall, like I like it. I can't wait until what I'm saying, you and I kind of tag team and we do some my GM or we have a couple matches stored on the YouTube channel. We just the same way we do with Mario Party, so we live streaming us beating each other ass on 2K, same way we did last year at Mania 40.
So Cuz already said he trying to bring the stations to Vegas. So we might try to figure out how to try to do a live stream from the hotel.
If that's the case, I might have to bring the OBS. I don't know how it's gonna work, but
we'll figure that out.
We'll figure this out.
We'll have multiple cameras to look at.
We'll have setups. We'll have mass setups.
Yeah.
Oh man. So as much as we love to say that women's wrestling is lit, # women's wrestling is lit, there's some things that irked us, man. There's a lot of things that irked us. And you know what? This is D favorite segment anyway. So I'm gonna let him hit the button. Hey. That's right. It's time for Hater of the Week. Segment where if you gotta get some shit off your chest, get that shit off your chest.
For sure.
And last week, I know I went off on the New York State Athletic Commission and the events that Devonta Davis and Mont Roach fight, but I also went and gave a full promo as John Cena's inner monologue for when he dropped that mic. If you missed it, it's up on YouTube. Watch it, relive it. I consider it one of my favorite things I've done on the show so far.
Yeah, you went off.
It's not my go this week. It's D's go this week. So,
my hater of the week is me.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, my hater of the week is me because, like I said early on the show, it was a situation where I blamed Naomi, and I said it was going to be Naomi and Jade and Mania, but last week I picked Bianca. So I'm giving a full-fledged apology to Bianca Belair because I thought she was the mastermind behind the whole thing. And so I'm the hater of the week because what I'm not going to do to Bianca Belair is sit there and blame her for shit she ain't do. And I will hold myself accountable for it. And I'm okay with that. Kind of threw me off when Naomi said I did it. Yeah, I was kind of pissed off because she made me change that whole thing made me change my mind about the shit. Like I thought I was the booker. I thought I was Paul Deontay Levesque. So yeah, no. Yeah, I'm this week's my hater of the week is D.
I applaud the growth. I applaud the accountability. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm not about to applaud.
And
this ain't got nothing to do with you, sir. This goes to Myles Garrett. I ain't never really hated on a man getting 123 million guaranteed. I'm just saying, brother, if you come out with all this stuff about a trade demand and talking about wanting to win and doing all that and basically making it be like, oh no, the real prize of free agency is getting Myles Garrett. To the point where the owner ain't even meeting with you. He said, yo, talk to my lightweight. Talk to the GM about your issues. He's like, oh, okay, cool. And it was like, well, shoot, you ain't got no more guaranteed money, but you want this 4-year 160? You want 40 million a year with 123 million guaranteed?
Man, listen.
I don't know if 123 million dollars is, you know what I'm saying, a cure for winning. Ain't gonna get you no closer to a Super Bowl, but you know what it is gonna get you? A plaque that says you are a legend at the bank. That's what it's gonna get you. Because you're gonna be a legend at the bank. That's what you're gonna be. Now,
He won. He won in free agency.
He won. But at what cost?
That's the winning he was talking about. He wasn't talking about Super Bowl. He wasn't talking about Super Bowl rings.
He wasn't talking about that. DK Metcalf. Brother, you asked for a trade and said, I want to go to a contender with a stable quarterback situation and warm weather. Brother, the only team that all fits right now in terms of stable QB, warm weather, and a championship contender is in your own damn division in LA. And also the Texans.
That's why I threw up the age.
Yeah,
that's why I threw it up.
Also the Texans. Texans ain't spending no money on a big time wide receiver. They did that with Stephon Diggs. Sadly, he got hurt. Rams weren't going to give it to you because, hey, brother, you're in their division and they signed Devontae Adams.
But they're not. But what they weren't going to. So what Seattle was not going to do was trade him to a division contender.
I know. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. So they sent him to Pittsburgh, which is not a contender, ain't got a quarterback at all because Justin Fields is a Jet now, and Russell Wilson is taking visits in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And last I checked, Western Pennsylvania is cold, Bubba.
I know Western Pennsylvania very well. Yeah, it's cold as shit.
It's cold, cuz. Darius Slay over there now. Say favorite player over there now.
Listen, he played in Detroit. He good.
Again, Slay fine. Slay's good. He know what this is. But could you imagine the buddy comedy that is George Pickens and DK Metcalf? They're basically the same player, just a little younger, and one's Dave Normani.
Bro, you got to see who else they got, though. Gainwell there now. And then what's the other boy that backed up Najee? Because Najee's gone now.
Yeah, Najee gone too. You're right. You're right. So, again, I think the Steelers are going to be fine if they get a quarterback, but they ain't had a quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger in 2018.
He was a quarterback?
I mean, he was some other things, but yes, that was his primary position.
He knows positions.
In bathrooms. Point is, before you get us taken off the air already. I'm trying to move around.
Okay.
I'm trying to move around. My hater of the week is for everybody who demanded trades and got their ass bluffed, called.
Cooked. As Jay Uso says,
cooked. Goddamn. That's what happened. He got cooked. Now, do I know how it's gonna follow for the rest of the NFL free agency? Because the league year officially starts today? Don't know. But this is merely March. Super Bowls sometimes aren't won in March and April. Unless you're the Philadelphia Eagles. And what is that Super Bowl? Was won. Literally 1 year ago, Monday. But Saquon Barkley signed. I'm sorry. Hey, New York Giants, one more time, brother. So you mean to tell me y'all gave Saquon money to Darius Slayton?
Hold on, watch this. You see the thumbs going, right?
I see the thumbs. I see him.
You know, man.
Uh-huh.
Long as they know. As long as you know. Anybody watching, if you're not a Philadelphia Eagles fan, your team sucks. You're stupid. We're champs.
Oh, gosh. Do I have one more hater of the week?
You might have one.
I'm trying to think if I do, because I was on a roll just thinking.
You've been cooking for 2 weeks. You've been cooking for 2 weeks straight, bro.
Hey man, sometimes people be trying, and you just gotta let it out.
Now you understand why I live my life the way I do.
Southwest Airlines.
I sent that to your wife.
Southwest Airlines, you are my hater of the week strictly because y'all had 50 years of goodwill.
59 to be exact.
50 since 77. You know what I mean? Since 77, since the day y'all formed as a company, a staff label, and a crew. Y'all had goodwill built up because hey, y'all are different. That's the thing about airlines. The main thing that y'all supposed to do all the same is fly people up and down, get people up, get people down in a safe fashion. You serve some snacks. Let's say keep your tray in an upright position. Let's say watch the little safety manuals, go home and go about the business. Every other airline has its own little thing, right? United got their thing, Delta and American, they got their thing. Hell, if you got T-Mobile, you got free Wi-Fi on majority of them planes, you know what I mean? But you want to get rid of the bag? Of the free bags? Bags fly free at Southwest. That was a staple.
Yeah, man.
To do what? Make money in what? For one earnings report? Just one? Because that's what investment firms do. They take away all the fun shit that you love about the thing you love. Take it all away, throw in the trash, all in the name of making money. Guess what, people? Sometimes you just ain't gonna make that money.
That's why McDonald's got rid of the dollar menu, and that's why Wendy's got rid of the 99-cent menu.
Dog, the day Wendy's get rid of the 4 for 4, I'm boycotting.
I'm with that.
The day that happens, I'm boycotting. McDonald's can get rid of the 99-cent menu because the goddamn shake machine don't ever work all the time.
No, they had a dollar menu. You got it backwards. I get you.
Yes, I was giving them an extra cent. I'm so flummoxed. I gave them an extra cent, D.
I don't even know what that word means. I went to college for 1 semester.
Must say it's a cousin of flabbergasted.
Okay, little cuz. I bet.
It's a little cousin of flabbergasted.
I bet.
No. All I'm saying is that some people get these companies that you know and love, and they stretch the shit out of them for no fucking reason other than trying to make a dollar.
You gotta understand too.
Some things are just built in and they just work.
If I have to be serious, it's a product of who oversees the country. I said what I said. Do with that what you will.
Look, brother, if you want to go down to White House Records and I'm not saying White House Records, no. If you want to go to White House Records, Fashions, and all those, by all means, do that. Go cop you a 2025 Def Machine. Because again, that's the one damn car that I hear the most about people getting stuck in, causing its own accidents. You know what? My blood. Woosah, goddamn.
Calm down. Usually it's me spazzing out. Like, calm down.
Woosah.
Woosah.
Woosah and Wu-Tang. On that note,
it's for the kids.
It's for the children. On that note, because I need to calm down, we thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of 2DopeMarks. We will be back at our regular scheduled time, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. Again, thank you. You can follow us on Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter. You can follow us on Instagram. All things at 2DopeMarks. You can follow D. You can follow me. Like, comment, subscribe, rate us on your favorite podcast service. You rate us 5 stars? Cool. You rate us 4 stars? I'm thinking somebody trying to put you in a headlight because they don't want you to survive.
You rate us 1 star, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
See, I'm not going. See, that's him. And I'm saying you see me trying to calm down.
You know what the hell I am. Like, I've started this from day one. The day one that the first episode. And then people just follow me on social media. I slap the shit out of you.
These is facts. These is facts. So again, thank you for coming out to the 2DopeMarks Arena. I'm Brando. That's D. Tune in next week for another episode as the Braid of Our Lives. And we out. Say something nice, D.
Hey. Smoke weed every day. Should say something nice. My bad.
We out,
I can hit the music.
Yes, hit the music, D.
All right, bet.